Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time of the day it is when you're listening to this video. And if you're watching this in the middle of the night, I apologize. My name is Dan Jones. I'm the Chief Information Security Officer at the University of Colorado. Thank you for taking the time to listen to why I care about data governance. Information security professionals think about confidentiality, availability, and integrity when considering how to protect information and information technology. A good data governance program helps security address all three of these concepts by setting direction around criticality and sensitivity for both the data and IT systems. Criticality helps us understand how important it is to make sure the data is available even during a service outage or a disaster. Likewise, criticality can help with decisions regarding how much effort we should take to ensure the integrity of data. For example, how much effort should we take to validate data that's manually entered into systems such as the student information system or the HR system. We rely on individuals with the title of data trustee. They're individuals, it's not their HR title, but they're individuals who are designated by the president or chancellor to set direction for these questions. Ultimately, these are the individuals who are accountable for how we manage data at the university. Much like laptops, desktops, servers, it is important to ensure that data is managed as a material asset for the university. For this reason, the university has established a data governance program with the goal of ensuring that data provides value, meets compliance requirements, and that risks are managed appropriately. It is important to understand that poor data handling poses a risk not only to the university, but more importantly, to the students and employees we support. Data is more than an asset. To me, it represents a responsibility that we all have to the community. As such, while the university takes great effort to comply with our external requirements, whether that be federal government, state government, or grants and contracts that we receive, we need each of you to make ethical decisions when managing data. Some questions that you might think about when considering ethical decisions regarding data. First is transparency. When can we be upfront and clear about, our use for data, and when do we intend to share it and not sharing it if we don't need to. It's important to respect context. So when looking at data, it's critical to understand each of the data elements and really understand what those mean before attempting to answer research questions. When doing so, you may end up wasting money or answering the wrong question. It's important to ensure access and accuracy of data. As I mentioned, data is a critical asset, and we have a responsibility to ensure that those who need access for their job, who need data for their job, have access to it, and that it's timely and accurate. It's important to think about a focused collection. So where can we limit either the collection data or the data you receive to only that which is really critical to your job? Too often, we don't know how much data we need, so we ask for more. And the result is that you may get a report that if it's exposed, we have a regulatory requirement to provide a notification. So as a good principle, if you can work with anonymized data, that's fantastic. Otherwise, if you can limit the amount of data and limit the amount of personally identifiable information to just data that's needed for university business. So say university email versus a personal email. As much as we can do that, that helps reduce risk for the university. It's important to give choice where possible. The university has legal obligations in terms of how much data we keep and what we use with that data. But we also have a lot of choice, and we should give that choice to the, where possible, the students and faculty. And lastly, most important to me, is thinking about security. We need to maintain a security culture at the university. And so as a core principle, thinking about, if this were my data, how would I want to protect it? And that, ensuring that we're respecting the privacy of the individuals whose data that is about. So thank you. Thank you for taking the time again to listen to this video. Thank you for everything you can do to help secure the university. And then most importantly, thank you for everything you do for the university. Have a good day.